Have you ever felt that peculiar mix of intrigue and frustration, sports fans, when the NBA trade rumor mill starts churning, hinting at potentially game-changing move, only for one team to slam the door shut on a crucial piece? It's like being offered a glimpse of a hidden treasure, only to be told it's strictly off-limits. Today, we're diving deep into precisely one of those tantalizing, yet ultimately stonewalled, scenarios that highlights just how intricate, how fiercely contested, and how utterly fascinating the art of NBA team building truly is. What happens when a team identifies the perfect, underrated piece for their championship puzzle, only to find that the other side values that piece even more than a blockbuster star. The Golden State Warriors, a franchise synonymous with innovation, superstar talent, and, let's be honest, a relentless pursuit of competitive advantage, are always on the hunt. Their recent history has been defined by bold moves and shrewd acquisitions, always aiming to extend their championship window. And in their ongoing, complex trade discussions involving the dynamic, young forward Jonathan Kuminga, a player whose potential is as vast as the California coastline. A new, intriguing name has reportedly surfaced. According to NBA insider Evan Sidery, the Warriors have expressed a keen interest in Sacramento Kings guard Keon Ellis. Now, for those who might not be intimately familiar with every single player across the league, Ellis might not be a household name. He's not a flashy superstar, not a highlight reel machine in the mold of a Steph Curry or LeBron James. But make no mistake, in the intricate chess game of NBA roster construction, players like Keon Ellis are the unsung heroes, the vital connectors, the pieces that often determine the fine margins between a good team and a great one. The Warriors, ever astute in identifying talent that fits their unique system, clearly see something special in him. They recognize the value of a player who can contribute in multiple, crucial ways without demanding the spotlight. But here's where the plot thickens, where the intrigue truly escalates. While the Warriors' interest in Ellis was reportedly part of broader sign-and-trade discussions surrounding Jonathan Kuminga, the Sacramento Kings, his current team, have reportedly made their stance unequivocally clear. Keon Ellis is off-limits, out of bounds, not for sale. This isn't just a casual rejection. It's a firm, emphatic declaration that speaks volumes about how highly the Kings value their burgeoning guard. It's a testament to his impact within their system, a system that has seen them rise from perennial lottery participants to a legitimate playoff contender in the fiercely competitive Western Conference. Why such a firm stance on a player who, to the casual observer, might seem like a complementary piece? Because Keon Ellis has quietly, diligently, and effectively established himself as one of the most underrated 3-and-D guards in the entire league. Think about that for a moment. 3-and-D. It's the holy grail for modern NBA teams. A player who can consistently knock down the three-point shot, stretching the floor and creating crucial spacing for offensive maestros, while simultaneously possessing the defensive prowess to guard multiple positions, disrupt passing lanes, and provide crucial perimeter resistance. Ellis embodies this coveted archetype with remarkable efficiency. Let's look at the numbers, because in basketball, while the eye test is crucial, the statistics often tell an even deeper story. The 25-year-old guard played in an impressive 80 games last season, a testament to his durability and the trust his coaching staff place in him. His statistical line might not jump off the page like a superstar's, but is incredibly efficient and impactful for his role. 8.3 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game. But here's the kicker, the numbers that truly highlight his elite efficiency. He shot an impressive 48.9% from the field and a scorching 43.3% from beyond the arc. In today's NBA, where spacing and shooting are paramount, a guard hitting over 43% from three-point range is not just valuable, it's an absolute luxury. And his ability to defend multiple positions, from quick point guards to larger wings, makes him an invaluable asset in a league increasingly focused on defensive versatility. For the Golden State Warriors, a team that thrives on shooting, ball movement, and defensive intensity, Ellis represents a perfect fit. His ability to stretch the floor would create even more space for Stephen Curry to operate, for Draymond Green to orchestrate, and for their offensive system to hum with lethal efficiency. On the defensive end, his versatility will provide much-needed depth and flexibility, allowing them to match up against various backcourt threats and maintain their defensive identity. The fact that they targeted him in Kuminga discussions, even if indirectly, underscores their strategic vision. They're not just looking for big names. They're looking for the right names, the players who can seamlessly integrate into their championship contending framework and elevate the entire team. The Kings' unwavering stance on Ellis also reveals a deeper truth about their own trajectory. They are clearly committed to building a sustainable winner around their core, and they see Ellis not as a disposable asset, but as an integral part of their long-term plans. His growth, his efficiency, and his quiet consistency have made him indispensable. It's a fascinating dynamic. A perennial contender like the Warriors eyeing a player from a rising team, only be met with resolute no. It speaks to the Kings' belief in their own process and their determination to protect their valuable pieces, even when a significant trade opportunity, like a Kuminga deal, might be on the table. They're not just building for today, they're building for tomorrow, and Keon Ellis is clearly a key part of that future. This scenario, while perhaps not as flashy as a superstar trade, offers a profound insight into the intricate dance of NBA front offices. It's about identifying value, understanding fit, and making tough decisions. The Warriors' interest in Ellis signals their recognition of his undervalued impact, while the Kings' refusal highlights his critical role in their own ascent. It's a reminder that sometimes the most valuable assets aren't always the ones with the biggest contracts or the most highlight reels, but rather the players who consistently deliver on both ends of court, fitting perfectly into a team's strategic puzzle. So, what do you make of this, basketball aficionados? Are the Sacramento Kings right to hold on to Keon Ellis with such conviction, even amidst potential blockbuster trade talks? Or should the Warriors have pushed harder for this underrated 3-and-D specialist? We want to hear your take on this fascinating trade dynamic. Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you agree with the Kings' stance, or do you think the Warriors missed an opportunity? And if you found this deep dive into the strategic nuances of NBA team building as captivating as we did, please hit that like button, share this video with your fellow hoops enthusiasts, and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more exclusive insights, breaking news, and spirited debates on all things basketball. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.